What's going on, y'all? You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm about to do. It's Player Partner Cal. I want to holler at y'all real quick, and I want to talk about this term that we've all heard growing up. Know your worth. We've all heard this, and when you think about that, you think about it in a positive way. Know your worth. Never settle. But what if your worth isn't what you think it is? What if you're pricing yourself too high? What if your value is low? And this can be for men and women. I'm saying that to say that we have to set realistic goals in realistic terms for our lives. We've always told our kids, or you heard your parents tell you, that you can grow up and be anything that you want to be. Some of that is true, but some of it is not. No, you can't be anything you want to be. Not if you don't put in the work to do it. It all goes back to work at the end of the day. You can't be that astronaut if you didn't put in that work. You can't be that millionaire if you didn't put in that work. You can't be that scientist or whatever if you don't put in that work. You just can't will yourself to be something. You can will yourself to be certain in certain ways. You might will yourself in the mind, right? You'll tell yourself, but you actually go out and walk and you'll start doing those actions based on your will, right? That's different from what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people trying to will themselves into situations that they know they don't deserve. If you're getting low value or low frequency people around you all the time, maybe it's because that's what you're worth. I know you're not used to somebody telling you that, talking to you like that, but it's true. When I was dealing with low-level people, low-level women, it's because that's what I was worth. And you got two options. You can either face that for what it is and try to change that, or you can just deal with it and just be okay with what tier you're on. I always talk about tiers, right? I was in the low-level tier. Are you willing to do what it takes to get out of that level tier? If you're not, if you're fine with it, be fine with it. It's perfectly fine. But just know that's your worth. But you have the chance, you have the option to do something about it if you want to. But the question is, are you going to do it? So yes, everybody should know their worth. Some people are worth $100. Some people are worth $50. Some people are worth 20, 10s, 5, 1s, pennies. Know your worth. And when I say know your worth, I just don't mean from a relationship standpoint. Know your worth in all aspects of your life. That way you can make an accurate assessment of what you need to do in order to get more value. You got to treat your life like a math equation. And numbers matter. It doesn't matter about how you feel. You can feel like you're a dime, but are you attracting dime level men? Or are you attracting dime level women? Are you doing that? If not, that's your worth. Look in the mirror. That's your worth. And of course, always as you're advancing in life, you're gonna have low-level people that's gonna try to latch on to you because they see you advancing, right? You're gonna have that all the time. So you're never gonna actually get away from that. But you should see better options as you get better. That's what I'm saying. If you're not seeing better options, you might have the low-level guys, the low-level women around you trying to come up, but you should also have medium level and higher level options to pick from. If you don't have that, guess what? That's your worth. I don't know what you want me to say. And you can do something about it, or you can not do something about it. The choice is up to you. I just know we've seen this all our lives with people talking about know your worth, know your worth, know your worth, but that comes with the assumption that you have a high value. That's how people have been taking it. But when you actually break the term down and think, maybe the option that you're getting in life is because that's what your worth is. Maybe your worth is low. Maybe your worth is medium. Maybe your worth is high. But only you can change that. If you're high right now, you can go down, you can go low if you want to. You can keep going, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be down and go up, or you can be up and go down. It all depends on you and the work you put in. So I want you to really think about this, all two of y'all that might be watching this, and just think about that for a second. Pausing because I'm thinking about me, I'm thinking about my value, thinking about what I'm worth. Are you a productive member of society? Are you helpful to others? Can you be an asset? Can you? Or are you a burden? Men and women, ask yourself this question. Are you a burden? It depends. Just take a minute and think about it and make a real hard assessment. Write it down. Write down the good things about yourself. Write down the bad things about yourself. And see what outweighs what. Everybody thinks good of themselves, right? Even the most evil person in the world might have some good, they might do some good things, but I really need you to sit down and think about yourself and what you do good, what's good about you, and what's bad about you. And ask yourself, if you were somebody looking to try to take that on, would they be willing to do that? Would they be willing to carry your burden? Everybody has burdens, but would they be willing to carry yours? That's the question. If you can really look at that and say, no, I don't think anybody would want to carry that, fix it. Or not. And just live in your bubble. Live in your dream world. And keep getting the same type of people. End up old, alone, used up. Or you can do the opposite. You can fix it. And you don't have to fix everything, because nobody's perfect, but you at least have to be trying. You have to be putting forth the effort. If you're not putting forth the effort, then hey, you get what you get, right? As my daddy always used to say, you get what you pay for. So if dudes paying low dollar for you, that's what you're worth. If women are paying top dollar for you, that's what you're worth. Numbers matter, all right? Don't worry about the feelings. Take your feelings out of it and really think. When you say know your worth, is it high or is it low? You know. That being said, about to go out here and run these 3.5 miles in my week with good mileage, and I advise y'all do the same. Get your ass up.